What's going on, everybody? This is Weekly Reviews here, and today, guys, we're going to be giving my personal 5 games of the year that I believe were dubbed some of the best ones that I played for this year. Now, of course, we're only going to be doing for 3 platforms, which is the Nintendo Wii U, 3DS, and for the PC. So let's get into the top 3 platforms that I'm going to be showing off for. The first one, which is for the Nintendo Wii U, is for Super Mario Maker. Now, I'm sure a lot of people may be kind of skeptical about me why choosing this one. Super Mario Maker was a really fun game. It was very creative, and I'm actually glad that Nintendo did kind of make it. Even though they were a few years too late, they still have sold a lot of copies of this game. And it is a fun game, it really is. I mean, being able to finally make your own Mario levels, even though people can do it with like ROM hacks and everything like that, if they have the original games and stuff, there are literally hackers out there that have made easy ways to be able to make some of the hardest Mario games of all time. And I played some of them. Some of them are ridiculously hard. But there are some people on the Super Mario Maker stages that can also make some amazing ones. I believe one of the people from Game Explain actually made one that was like a bullet hell shooter, and it was really cool seeing some of those. Like, I've made a couple good ones that are really fun, and I've even seen some ones that were very innovative that took from Metroid and from multiple different types of games, and including not only just being able to use amiibos. You can actually use your amiibos for this and actually have Mario change into different characters, such as Sonic. He can change into Zelda. He can change into Link. He can change into Captain Falcon. I believe he can also change into Ashley from the WarioWare series, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's really pretty cool. It's another innovative kind of a thing to be able to put in the game. But regardless, I do recommend Super Mario Maker if you are a big fan of not only just Mario games, but as well as a person that loves to be able to create your own creations. Because it kind of feels like how they did for Mario Paint, except it was a little bit more of a drag and drop kind of thing compared to how they made Mario Paint. And another fun fact, if you get into the game after being in it for a certain amount of time, you can also possibly find little Easter eggs, like say the fly swatter game from Mario Paint. They kind of snuck that in there, which is pretty cool. So anyway, definitely check out Super Mario Maker if you're a fan of it. Number 4 we're going to be choosing is for Fast Racing Neo. If you are a big fan of racing games such as Wipeout or F-Zero, personally I'm a fan of the original F-Zero games. A lot of people out there are really big fans of F-Zero X and F-Zero GX. You're gonna want to get this game. It is fun, it is interactive, it is huge for just the speed. Like, the speed in this game is like, it's taking Mario Kart 8's 200cc, and when you get to the higher levels, it's like cramming them together and making it even faster than Mario Kart 8's 200cc. It's really amazingly, it's almost stupid fast. I definitely recommend you to try it out though, especially for the online. The online is really solid, and it's a fun game. Even just the single player alone will take you several hours. It's a $15 game, so definitely check it out though. And yeah, go ahead and check it out though, definitely. I mean, Fast Racing Neo is a very fun racing game. Definitely one that I was not even expecting it to be as hyped as it did. But I'm very glad it did though. Next game we're going to be choosing is for number 3, which is Steam World Heist. Now, I'm sure Image and Form is going to be like, ooh. So, Steam World Heist is one of those kind of games on the Nintendo 3DS that really blew my mind. Everything from just being able to move your character's actual gun and everything, like with precise precision. Like, it feels really cool being able to not only just nail every single robot, like right straight in the head, but you get to knock off their hats and everything and actually keep the hats. You can also upgrade your weapons, you can upgrade just tons of stuff. I mean, there's so much to do in that game, and it's a long game, and it's hard. It is really hard. But if you're a big fan of strategy kind of games, and if you want something to not only be a little bit strategy based, but something that's also fun for the family, and including for kids. Like, I mean, kids will be able to pick this game up and be able to try it out and think like, oh, hey, I get to actually shoot things. Like, I can shoot them in the head. Bang! But anyway, regardless, definitely recommend SteamWorld Heist for anybody. It's a lot of fun. It really is an entertaining game. And it's, again, on the Nintendo 3DS. Check it out. It's really fun, though. And made by the great guys from Image and Form over in Sweden. So, thanks again. Again, also for a big thank you to Brajan and the Image and Form team for allowing me to be able to show off SteamWorld Heist a little bit early for the channel as well. So, again, thanks, Brajan. Number 2 we're going to be choosing is for Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now, I'm sure everybody was like, whoa, he chose something that's not Nintendo? Are you serious? Yeah, I actually chose Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, and the reason why, of course, is because to pay my respects for Kojima. Because Metal Gear Solid 5, not only being the last game that he ever made, is a absolute amazing game. It is just, it's so great, there aren't words enough to put in how well Kojima did with the game. Everything from the graphic style that they chose, to the way that the story is told, everything. The moment you jump into the game, it pulls you in. And it pulls you in, and it does not let go. It's like a vice grip. The moment that you play the game, it pulls you in, and it makes you think. It literally, like the whole entire game, when I first played about the first 2 hours, I was just sitting there playing on the game, and I literally was like this. I was literally playing the game, and I was like, it's one of those kind of games. So, play the game. If you haven't already tried it out, go out now. Even if it's on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, doesn't matter. Get the game. Not because of Konami. Get it for Kojima. Do it for Kojima. Now, the final game that I'm going to be showing off for my top 5, pretty sure everybody was expecting this, is Xenoblade Chronicles X. Reason why I love Xenoblade Chronicles X, everything that I loved about the original Xenoblade Chronicles was basically heightened, went over the level 9,000, which, thanks Vegeta. I don't know why I said that. Regardless, Xenoblade Chronicles X is one of those kind of games that even if you're not into RPGs, you'll feel so small when you play this game, because the world in this is insane. It is so huge. And when I first played it, I couldn't help but not go do the quests. I wanted to see how long it would take me to get to certain areas. It literally took me hours to reach what I would normally think a normal character would go ahead and take like 5, maybe 10 minutes to get to. When I first made my way to, I believe the name of the area is Cerulean, the first time I went across the water to finally get over to Cerulean, it took me in real time almost close to 30 to 40 minutes. And that's with me doing the toggle run featuring as well. It was amazing. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, it's taking me this long to get there? Like, I couldn't believe just how big the game was. And I mean, it's still huge. And I've had over now about close to 50 hours in the game. And it's just so good. It is so good. It is so tightly wrapped around such a perfect package. And I was really, really surprised on just how much I was going to get into it. And I thought to myself, like, oh boy, I'm going to have so much fun with this. I'm going to be able to ride Skells. I'm going to be able to ride, well, if you want to call them Skells, you can call them Skells or dolls. Whatever you want to call them. I personally like to call them dolls, but a lot of people refer to them as Skells. But regardless, if you are a big fan, and if you want something really fun to play on your Nintendo Wii U, get this game. It is amazing. You will not be disappointed. So, that was my top 5 games of the year for 2015, in my personal opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 games that I chose. If you have a personal top 5 that you also want to share, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I would love to hear what your opinions are about my top 5. If there was a couple other games that you wish to have seen me add, feel free to go ahead and send those to me as a selection, also possibly to put in the comments below as well. And I may go ahead and decide to redo, not of course the video, but I may go ahead and post up a top 10 personally. So thanks again guys for stopping by and of course hearing my personal top 5 games that I showed off for 2015, and thanks again for stopping by guys. Until then, this has been Weekly Reviews telling you guys to take care, and as always, game on. Happy holidays to you all as well.